Guys, so today I want to teach you how to make a very simple, very quick, easy Chinese pasta stir fry. It sounds like a mouthful, but stay with me. Trust the process. Lightly, emphasis on the word lightly, salt the water. Then we're going to put a little bit of vegetable oil, and the vegetable oil is here so that the pasta doesn't stick. This is a misconception when people say, oh, if you put vegetable oil in your pasta water, it stops the ingredients from sticking to it, but that's not exactly true. We need to allow the water to come up to a boil, and then we'll go in with our pasta. It's been a couple minutes now and the water is boiling. So this is approximately 250 grams of linguine pasta, and I'm just going to put this in. How long does it take to perfectly cook pasta for it to be al dente, And I'll say this, it actually varies from brand to brand. So all you need to do is adhere to the cooking instruction at the back of your pasta, and I promise you, you will not be stirred wrong. Like this particular one takes about 12 to 15 minutes for this to perfectly cook. It's really good quality pasta. We're going to be mixing the sauce for this stir fry, starting with some oyster sauce. What I have here is seafood soy sauce, and this is like a seafood pasta stir fry because the primary protein for this is shrimp. I'm going to go in with that. Like double deluxe soy sauce, and this is actually much darker in color. That's why I prefer to mix this first before I put it into the pasta stir fry, is so I can taste it and I can adjust, the taste. So as much as I'm eyeballing the quantities here, I can still control, what is too much or what is too little when I'm mixing it away from the actual stir fry. Some gochujang sauce, and this is a chili sauce, so just a little bit of that. And for this recipe, this is actually optional. If you don't have this, you can skip it. Chili oil. We're still going to put the chili oil in the stir fry, but just, to put some heat in this, add a little bit of the chili oil, and we're going to mix. You want to mix this very well. I'm just going to do a quick taste. You're not someone that likes like too much heat, too much pepper. This is actually just good to go. Now that we have strained the pasta, I'm just going to quickly run some cold water through it. And the reason why you want to do this is because pasta can still cook with steam if you don't suspend the cooking process. We're going to start by, frying our shrimp. And for that, I'm going to do a mix of sesame oil, a little bit of vegetable oil. So, it's a collabo. This is the shrimp. So if you have steady power supply, feel free to, buy the regular shrimp. This particular brand of shrimp, it's the imported one. It takes a bit longer to, cook, and it remains chewy. So this you want to do for like a minute or a minute and 30 seconds, not longer than that. You're probably wondering, how do I know when it's well fried? You want to stir fry this until the water completely evaporates and all you can see is shrimp and oil. So that's pretty much what we're looking out for. See that we don't have these bubbles popping out. So the next thing that's going to go in, like I said, it takes 1 minute and 30 seconds. We're not going to wait till the 1 minute is completely off. We need to continue the process so we don't overcook the shrimp. We're now going to go in with some shredded garlic. Now you decide, how garlicky you want this to be. Some chopped onion. You can chop your onions into any shape you prefer. So now that we have that, we're going to put the pasta in and flavor the pasta with the onions, the garlic, and the shrimp. So this is our pasta. So you can see that my pasta isn't sticking together. Sesame oil, and then we're going to mix. We're trying to incorporate the garlic, the onion flavor, and the sesame oil flavor into the pasta. That Caesar that you're hearing, I want to wait till I don't hear it anymore because it means that the water is completely out of the pasta. Now we're going to go in with our sauce mix. You remember this mix? Yes, we're going to go in with our sauce. there. Some soy sauces are more, would I call it, pigmented, for lack of a better word, than others, and which is why I prefer, the proper Chinese brand. It has some bok choy here. So we're just going to throw that in, and we're going to go in with some green onion. Yeah. The wealthier this becomes, and it just looks like a pretty looking pasta. I mean, don't you just want to eat this? Looks delicious. So like I said, just for a little hint of heat, we're going to put some more chili oil. And we are done. Like I said, you can top this up with anything, but I have some crispy onions here, so I'm just a very I'm hoping that this recipe is something that you will try. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me in the comment section. If there's anything you would like me to make, you can make your request in the comment section as well. And if you want to learn more things like this, 160 other amazing recipes, you should click on the link in my bio to register for my upcoming cooking class. Registration ends on the 3rd because class begins on the 4th of November. So register today. Was this helpful?